Hey, we're new kids. Welcome back for another week. Hanging out with the whole team. It's going to be an awesome week. I'm excited to hang out with you guys. My name is Liam.
And I'm Anna.
And I'm Lena. And guys, I'm so excited to be back here with you guys.
We're happy that you're back too. We missed you, Lena, and I know the kids at home miss seeing you too.
Yeah.
Guys, it's going to be an awesome week. We're going to learn. What are we learning about this week?
We're learning about peace and what it means to have it in our lives, and then also how to live at peace with others for the whole month of April. So it's really good and important to learn.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's what our song talks about too, right?
It is, yeah.
And I missed the song last week.
Okay.
And so I'm excited to sing the song with all of you guys this week.
Yeah.
So why
Let's do
don't
it.
we get up off our feet and sing together?
Let's do it.
You're my courage, I don't have to be afraid. You're my fortress, no matter what comes my way. You're my treasure forever, yes, we'll be together always. Even when the days get harder, I know you'll rescue me. Even when the sky is darker, I know you'll bring me peace. You are my strength, you are my savior. Oh. Even when the road gets longer, I know you'll be with me. Even when the waves crash harder, your face is all I see. You are my strength, you are my savior. Oh, you are with me every single day. Through the darkness, oh, you lead the way. You're my treasure forever, yes, we'll be together always. Even when the days get harder, I know you'll rescue me. Even when the sky is darker, I know you'll bring me peace. You are my strength, you are my savior. Oh. Even when the road gets longer, I know you'll be with me. Even when the waves crash harder, your face is all I see. You are my strength, you are my savior. Oh.
Every time I fall, you pick me up. You fight for me, you overcome. You bring me peace, you give me love. For you I sing, to you I run. I praise your name for all you've done. You are my strength, you are my savior.
Ooh. Even when the days get harder, I know you'll rescue me. Even when the sky is darker, I know you'll bring me peace. You are my strength, you are my savior. Oh. Even when the road gets longer, I know you'll be with me. Even when the waves crash harder, your face is all I see. You are my strength, you are my savior.
Such a great way to start our morning. Just singing about peace and singing to Jesus. Just an awesome way to start our day. It's going to be a great way to start this week.
Yeah, I'm really excited to start with you guys at home, and we're going to learn about peace today.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Well, guys, to be honest, this morning, I don't really feel peaceful.
What's wrong? What's going on?
Well, I got into a fight with my little sister,
Ooh.
Selena, and I am just really angry with her.
What was the fight about?
So it's my dad's birthday this weekend,
Oh, that's nice.
or today, and we're gonna go out. And every single year, we always go to Dairy Queen for his birthday. We take him out.
Right.
And this year with COVID, we were just trying to think, like, how can we make it special? So I said I was gonna take him to Dairy Queen because, like, we love ice cream.
Right.
And I was gonna take him to Dairy Queen, just me and him.
Get a blizzard.
Yeah, his favorite's a peanut butter blizzard. So we were gonna do that. And then Selena just texted me and she was like, I'm gonna take Dad today to Dairy Queen to get ice cream. Even though she knew that was my idea.
Ooh.
Wow.
And I'm the big sister, so I should be able to do it first. And she should come up with something else.
Wow.
So,
Right.
You know?
So yeah, that's
I see how
definitely
that can
not
make you feel.
having peace.
Yeah. And so you know
Right
what?
now.
I think I'm gonna text her.
Whoa.
What are you gonna text her?
An apology?
No.
Or maybe like a different way to work it out. Like you could
Selena?
come up with a compromise, right?
What?
Selena, your head is filled with dirt.
No,
Whoa,
Catalina, don't send it.
Let's pause for a second. Let's relax.
But she
Yeah.
makes me so angry.
I know,
and
I know.
Yeah.
I want to win. Like, I'm older, so I
Right.
should.
You know
I
what?
understand, and your feelings are valid, but I think there has to be a better way to solve the problem.
Yeah.
And like we're talking about peace this month,
Yeah.
and God wants you to live at peace with others, right? Like there has to
Right.
be a way that we can come up and resolve this problem. And I know actually today's Bible lesson is going to show us and give us examples of how to live at peace with others,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So I think we should all watch it, and we want you guys at home to watch it too.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Genesis, chapter 26.
God had chosen Abraham to follow him, and God made the same promises to Abraham's son, Isaac.
I will make your children after you, as many as the stars in the sky, and I will give them all these lands. All nations on earth will be blessed because of your children.
Thank you, God.
The land of the Philistines where Isaac lived had experienced a period of famine, but God blessed Isaac's crops.
Hey, boss, we done gathered 100 times more wheat than we planted.
Excellent.
103.7 times as much to be precise.
And your flocks and herds are multiplying like rabbits.
Actually, they're increasing like sheep and goats, because that's what they are.
Very well, carry on.
Unfortunately, the Philistines who lived nearby grew jealous of Isaac's success. They shoveled dirt into his wells, cutting off his water source.
Excuse me?
The king of the Philistines called for Isaac and issued a command.
You have become too powerful. Move away from us.
It wasn't fair. Isaac had plenty of men who could stand against the Philistines and fight, but he chose to keep his cool.
All right, we'll move down to the Valley of Gerar.
Isaac and his family packed up everything he owned.
I knew I should have been saving all those Camel X delivery boxes.
They moved on and made camp in the Valley of Gerar, where Abraham had lived many years before.
Oh, all right, men. Let's open up those old wells my father dug.
Isaac's servants immediately got to work, digging for water.
Whoo-wee! It's hotter than a snake in a hog's back out here.
My calculations of soil composition. We should hit water in precisely 2.6 seconds.
Well, ain't that the bee's knees?
Abraham's old wells filled with cool, clear water once again. The happy herds and flocks could drink their fill. That is, until the nearby Philistine herdsmen showed up.
So kind of you to open up these wells for us. Step aside, the water's ours.
Isaac's servants gaped at the Philistines.
You got some nerve.
These wells belong to Isaac by ancestral tradition and dint of hard labor.
Whatever. We're taking the well.
Oh yeah? We're gonna have to fight me for it.
I believe the appropriate course of action is to flee.
As Isaac's servants and the Philistine herdsmen faced off, Isaac himself arrived.
Easy does it, fellas. There's plenty of land in this valley for everyone. We'll move along.
But we can take them.
Let's go.
So Isaac and his family and his servants and his flocks all moved camp down the valley, and once again his servants set out to dig new wells.
This is an exercise in futility.
Yeah, well, I've been working out. My futility is really strong. Oh, looky here.
The new wells also produced clean, clear, cool water, but it wasn't long before Philistine herdsmen arrived on the scene.
Yes! Another day, Another well for us.
Why, I'll flatten you back to the flood.
Step aside. Eek, save me.
Once again, Isaac showed up.
Take it down a notch, please. There's still room for everyone.
Oh, come on, we could knock them flat.
Yes, we could, but we're not going to. Move on out, boys.
For a third time, Isaac and his men moved camp, and once again his servants dug new wells.
This time, I'm gonna tie those bullies in knots and dip them in garlic.
Oh, look, water. Yay.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
This time, no one challenged Isaac or his servants. They were left to tend to their flocks and herds in peace. That is until one day, Isaac spotted King Abimelech heading his way with a host of advisors. When the royal entourage arrived, Isaac welcomed them.
Why have you come to me? You were angry with me and sent me away.
Abimelech shifted and exchanged a glance with his advisors.
Well, we saw clearly the Lord was with you, so we want to make a peace treaty with you. We always treated you well. We sent you away peacefully, and now the Lord has blessed you. Give us your word you won't harm us.
I can do that.
Isaac prepared a feast for the Philistines. Early the next morning, the men made an agreement to keep peace with each other. Then, the Philistines went on their way.
Need a drink? Pretty good well right there by the road.
Yep, even though Isaac had the power to win a fight, he had chosen to stay strong and walk away 3 times in a row. And God had blessed him with peace.
Wow, guys, that was a really great story. It really did talk about peace, and I just felt like I wasn't really having a lot of peace or any peace really with my sister.
And kind of not willing to compromise or come up with a different solution, right?
Yeah.
I know in the Bible lesson we learned that Isaac really, really lived at peace with the Philistines, like so well, right? He shared land with them, and every time they came to kind of take over his land, he chose, even though it was rightfully his, he chose to still live at peace with them.
Yeah.
Right.
He spent time building those wells.
Yeah.
And then when the Philistines came to take it, his servant said, let's fight them, let's get them, let's destroy them. But Isaac said, nope, we want to live at peace, so we're not going to fight them. We're going to go away.
And then what happened at the end?
They ended up compromising.
Yeah,
They lived together.
compromising. But also the Philistine king came to him and said, we see that the Lord has blessed you, right?
Yeah.
So it's so important to live at peace with others because we know that that's how God wants us to live and rule in our lives, and then he's going to bless you for that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
So I guess I should live with peace with my sister and not worry about winning the fight because peace with others is more important than winning a fight.
Exactly.
Or to even start having a fight with someone. And that's what Jesus teaches us, and that's what this Bible lesson taught us, right?
Yeah.
Jesus didn't fight with anybody, and he was the ultimate peacemaker, right? And he came so that we could have peace with God and with others.
Right, and then I think it's so cool because the Philistine king saw that, right? He saw that the Lord was blessing him. So it's you're shining as a light when you choose to live at peace with others and not get your way.
Yeah, other people are going to see that. Other people are going to
going
notice.
to see that,
For sure.
Well, I'm really thankful that you guys didn't let me send that nasty text to my sister.
Good thing you didn't.
Because
she would have been like, my head is filled with dirt, and cried.
And that would have been an even bigger fight.
Yeah.
So I'm really thankful that you guys helped me be kind. Right? We learned about kindness before, and I just forgot. I forgot.
Yeah, that's
and we
okay.
do, and that's why, that's why it's always important to keep on learning about God's truth and then applying them to our lives, right?
Yeah.
Together.
Exactly.
We can do it together.
So I think Selena and I could maybe take our dad together.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Dairy Queen, and we could take my mom too. We can make
Nice.
a family thing.
thing.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And all get blizzards.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
And it also kind of reminds me of our Bible verse for the month.
So let us do all we can to live in peace, and let us work hard to build up one another. Romans 14, verse 19.
Wow, guys, what a great Bible verse, right? To live at peace with others and then also to work on your relationship with them, to learn how to build up one another.
Yeah.
So important, right?
Let us
for
do
sure.
everything with peace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I have kind of a game play.
Okay.
And we're gonna use these characters,
Whoa.
and let's read each one. So we have putting someone else first.
Okay.
Expecting the best from someone, elevating a friendship, communicating clearly, and then acting with kindness. And all of these are ways when you kind of get in a sticky situation and you're not for sure how to be at peace with someone. These, we're going to read a couple scenarios and then choose how we could choose a peaceful outcome.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay? So, yeah, who wants to go first?
You want me to grab you a card?
Yeah, I can go first.
Here you go.
Okay, so I read these out and you guys have
And
to
we're
guess.
going to try to guess how to do this
okay.
peacefully.
Okay. Okay, so the vending machine at the car repair shop gives you 2 sodas. You bring one to your dad who is really stressed about fixing the car. What do we think that?
Would fall under.
Yeah.
What do you guys at home think it
Yeah,
would
which
fall
one of these do you think it
under?
is?
So you have 2 sodas because the vending machine just gave you one for free, and then you give one to your dad
Yeah.
because he's really stressed.
Do you know what one you would choose?
I think acting with
Yeah.
kindness.
I was gonna pick that one too.
Is that right,
Yeah,
Lena?
that's right.
Yeah,
There
and
we
you
go.
know what? That
Kindness.
probably brought his dad so much peace. Like
Yeah.
he's already stressed out.
Yeah.
And just that little act of kindness like brightened his day, right?
Could have made his day, and like
Yeah.
you know, like you never know, like if you give a stranger a smile,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
previously when we weren't
Right.
wearing masks,
Mhm.
or you just waved, they could be having
Yeah.
a really bad day,
Yeah,
and
for
you
sure.
just made their day.
Yeah, or brought peace to them, right?
Right.
To a situation in their life. All right, I'll read the next situation. Okay. You're next in line for the restroom when a parent rushes in with a toddler. You let them cut in front of you because it looks like an emergency.
Which one of these do you think it is? Which one do you guys think it is? I think I know which one it is.
I think. Do you want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I think it's putting someone else
Yeah,
first.
I think so too. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I just think that's it. This has actually happened to me before. Like I have 4 kids, and sometimes kids have to go when they have to
go.
Yeah.
And I ran in, and someone like saw like I looked stressed, and my kid looked stressed, and they were like, "You go next."
They put
and
you
I
first.
was just
That
like,
was very sweet.
right. It was so nice of them when they were waiting in line, right? Like
Right.
they chose to put me first, and I just was like, "Oh, thank you so much," and like my stress level just went down.
Right.
Right. Like I had
Yeah.
peace. Like we're gonna make it to the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. And that was from a stranger. That
Wow.
so nice,
That's
right?
awesome.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read one now. Let's see. Your friend had to stay home for a long time while he was sick. You promised to check out the new skate park together when a group of kids are going tonight. You decide to wait for your friend to get better, then you go in a couple of weeks. What is this an example of? What do you guys think?
I think it would be elevating friendship.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that too.
And
Elevating
it
your
was-
friendship.
That's
exactly.
so kind of that person
Yeah.
because he knew his friend was sick, and like this is something they already had planned.
Yeah.
Right.
And it wasn't his fault. Like his friend got sick, he could have
Right.
just went,
Yeah.
but he chose to stop.
He
and,
put his
like,
friendship
put
before
it-
having fun.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I think of like, what if his friend would have found out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John went to
And
the
he would
skateboard
have felt
park
left
without me.
out.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
So that would have been conflict, right? So like,
Yeah.
because that person chose to elevate their friendship and put that friendship first.
Yeah.
It.
You're bringing peace to their
Yeah.
friendship. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
it probably made their friendship even stronger.
Yeah,
sure,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Here, Lena. You want another one?
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Your friend wants to play a game that you aren't that good at. You decide to give it a try together.
Huh. Your friend's playing a game. Which one do you guys think it is? You guys can pause the video if you want to see, just so you can read them again.
I think it could kind of be 2.
Yeah.
I think it
Which
could.
ones do you think?
I think since they're friends, actually, I think it's putting someone first.
I think it's elevating friendship, but it could be both.
I think it could be both.
We'll see.
Yeah, it can be both because you are putting your friend first because you're not really good at that game, but
Right.
they
Yeah.
want to play.
And it wasn't your first choice
Right.
of
Yeah.
game.
So you play it because your friend wants to play it, but you're also elevating their friendship because you're doing something together in the friendship
Yeah.
and
That's
you're honoring what your friend wants to
yeah,
do.
so good.
yeah. So it is both. You guys
Yeah.
are
Cool.
both right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, 2 more to go.
Oops. Here you go, Miss Anna.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Your little sister got invited to a birthday party at the same time you plan to meet your friends at the basketball court. Your mom asks you to walk your sister to her party, even though it cuts into your game time. You say sure thing and don't even complain about it.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It's definitely bringing peace. Because if it was me, I would not be happy about having to cancel my plans.
Yeah.
That's just me. I would not have brought peace to that situation.
Well, so how could you bring peace, Liam?
I mean, it can be a lot of them as well.
Yeah,
I think
it could
can be
be,
acting
yeah.
with kindness. You can be putting someone else first. You're putting your sister first if you do that.
Yeah.
You're
I
acting
think
with
it's
kindness.
I think it's putting your sister first.
Yeah. Putting someone else first.
I think it's putting, you guys are right on there, but also I think it's just acting with
Yeah.
kindness. Like,
Right.
That's kind of for all of them.
Yeah, your mom's kind of like in a bind.
Right.
And you, like, even though it's intruding on your time, like, you choose to just be kind and
Yeah.
Right.
not throw a fit,
Yeah.
not to complain.
Yeah.
And just do it anyways, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
I've had to do that sometimes with driving my little sister, right? When she
Yeah.
didn't have her driver's license and
Yeah.
I did,
Mhm.
I would drive her to work or
Yeah.
to school or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So
kinda
just
helping
acting
out.
with kindness and putting someone else first is a way to live at peace with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially
one more.
with your family,
Yeah.
right?
Pick a different one.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know. Okay. A person in your class keeps flicking your arm in the hallway, and you do not like that.
Ooh.
You tell the teacher, then also tell your classmate to please keep their hands to themselves. What's this an example of?
Okay.
You tell the teacher, and you tell your friend or this person, your classmates, hey, stop doing that. I don't like
Yeah.
that. What's that an example of?
I think it's definitely this one.
Yeah.
Communicating clearly,
Yes,
right?
Yeah,
I
that's right.
agree.
Sometimes conflict arises just because you didn't talk about it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right?
that's so true.
Sometimes we're just like, ooh, this kid should know that I don't want him flicking my arm.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But he didn't know. Like, he might not even realize that
Right.
he's doing it
Yeah.
and he
Or s-
wasn't trying to be mean.
Yeah, or sometimes someone can say something hurtful or they're joking and they don't realize that it actually hurt your feelings.
Right.
So it's good to just say, hey, that
Yeah.
really hurt my feelings when you said blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
for
they
sure.
may not know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually they don't.
Yeah.
And then you'd solve the issue.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
tell them,
issue
and
solved.
if they respect your, the way you said
Yeah.
it, then there you go. You have
Yeah.
peace. You have peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
well,
awesome.
guys, great ways to practice out living at peace
Yeah,
with others,
For
right?
sure.
Great
Sure.
reminders. And it's really about just putting others first and showing them kindness.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be your way, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's
yes.
for sure. Living
Yes.
with peace.
Living
and we
with
can't do it by
peace.
ourselves. Like everything, we have to ask Jesus
Mm-hmm.
to help because we want to do it our ways a lot of times,
All the
right?
time.
Yes.
We want our ways first, and it's hard when we don't get our way, like the ice cream. But look what happened. They're all going to get blizzards,
Yeah,
right?
I'm so excited.
Usually there's a better situation if you just try to live at peace and put others first,
Yes. And sometimes if you don't live at peace, it makes the situation
Worse.
worse.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what happened if my sister and I fought? Maybe our family wouldn't have gotten ice cream.
too. Yeah, and it was really about Lena's dad. It's his
Yeah,
birthday.
it's
Exactly.
his birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Lena's dad.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Dad.
Well, guys, I think it's what a great Sunday. We had
Yeah.
a great time hanging out with you, and
Yes.
we will be back next week for another week of Renew Kids.
We'll be back.
Bye,
See you guys.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good week.
Have a blizzard.
Live at peace with each other.
Bye.
Bye. We miss
Peace
you.
out.
Peace out.
Peace.
That's a wrap.
Later, nerds.